Hey YouTube, this is Matthew Morgan coming back with another video. This has to do with slavery and why black people are so messed up in the head. Take this for what it is. If it sounds a little racist, then it is what it is. Black women, stop degrading black men. Black men, stop cheating on black women. Y'all both have to admit you're wrong. Period. Why I'm saying this is because black women through slavery were taught to not trust your own man, or shall I say black man. You were taught to see the black man as a child, basically. Someone that could not support you, did not care about you, someone who would not amount to anything in life. And this came from a white slave master telling you that after he just pretty much violated your womanhood, he was tricked you into thinking the man that you were with, slavery-wise, cared nothing about you. He tells you, how is he a man that, how is he your man who's supposed to love you and care about you? You know I don't like you, but you know he's supposed to defend you. But he allowed me to drag you out of that shack and do this to you, and he didn't come upstairs and fight for you at all. He doesn't love you. He doesn't love you at all. What type of man would allow that to happen to his wife? Meanwhile, the other half of the story is he knew if he tried to fight for you, he'd get sold or murdered or something would happen to him. So instead of him fighting for you, he's trying to make sure y'all don't get separated. So he's outside in that shack hearing his wife screaming for help, and he knows he can't do nothing because if he does, he'll get sold or she'll get sold or child will get sold or someone will get sold to tell him to make an example. Don't cross me because I have the power to ruin you or murder you. You're my property, so therefore I can do what I want to do to you. And unfortunately, when you were in the property of a slave master and you got sold to another plantation, no one knew what happened to you because once you were gone, you're not that plantation's issue no more. So if you were murdered, raped, or anything, no one knew. No one. So here's the sad part. The black woman comes out the big house angry at her husband because she feels as though he didn't do nothing to save her from their slave master's tyranny or his power. She's yelling at him like, you heard me up there screaming. I needed you. Where were you? You didn't defend me. You didn't protect me. You're supposed to be my man. You're supposed to love me. You're supposed to care about me. You just let the master come in this house and take me out of here. You let him do what he wanted to me. You didn't stop it. You don't care about me. Master's right. You don't care nothing about me. You and every other guy don't care nothing about your woman. You let this man come in here and do what he wanted to me, and you didn't even stop it. And her clothes torn off, her eyes full of rage. She's screaming and crying and yelling at him. He's looking at her like, babe, you do not understand. What don't I understand? I thought you cared about me. I thought you loved me. If you really loved me, you wouldn't have let him do what he did to me. You didn't even stop it from happening. He has to explain to her, don't you know, woman, that I wanted to stop this from happening to you. Had I done that, I'd be dead or in another plantation. I will not risk my son growing up without a dad. I will not risk you not having a husband in your life. I won't do it. As much as I want to go kill that slave master right now, and I want to kill him badly, it's a risk that I'm not willing to take to be separated from you or our children. I can't do that. As much as I want to wring his neck or poison his food somehow, I can't do it. So that generational anger carried through every black woman who ever existed almost to not trust a black man. Black man's made to look like a childish fool because he can't amount to nothing because the system got fucked up in a way where if he tries to make something out of his life, he can't do it. So he's looked down on as this ridiculed piece of bullshit who can't survive or, you know, take care of his woman. And that same generational curse still happens now where black woman looks down on her black man because she feels like he ain't amounting to nothing fast enough. Sad but true. And then it's like when a black man goes to a white woman, then he's a traitor. But here's the thing. Black women are genetically cursed to run their man out of their life. It's not their fault, but it's a genetic disease that they inherited from slavery. And people don't know genetic curses follow people because of demons. Just like people who are coons in the nature, their ancestors were probably coons. If you have strong-willed people, their ancestors were probably strong-willed as hell. Probably. But I'm just saying, don't be mad at a black man if he goes to a white woman. He's just trying to escape a curse that was put on women who didn't know nothing about it. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. You see a black woman going to a white man is because she was taught in the mind that that's who she's supposed to love. Because he can do more for her in life and he's not constantly getting locked up all the time. She can actually trust that he'll be there for her when she needs him. She can trust that if they have a family, he'll be able to support them. He won't be locked up or running the streets or cheating. And when I said to black men, don't be cheating, or men in general, it's a genetic thing. A lot of broken homes resolve in guys cheating, meaning you don't have a dad figure in your life because they're too busy running the streets or dead or locked up, so they couldn't teach you how to be a man and cater to a woman the right way. You didn't grow up in a house where you seen the father and the mother right there handling their problems correctly. So you don't know the right way to treat a woman, so you just go out there and slowly learn, if you learn right, how to deal with women, if you learn. And then a lot of the time guys turn into cheaters because no one ever taught them cheating is wrong. They just think it's natural. And don't get me wrong, women cheat too. They're just better at doing it because women are made to think 7 steps ahead of a guy. Just so that's understood. And to all the women who say they don't want to have to deal with a child or a man they have to build up, y'all want a stable man who has money. Not all y'all. A lot of y'all are taught that. Question is, if a man expected that from you, would he be right? Would he be right in the doing so of that? Would he be right as far as I expect you to have money? But let's just be real. A lot of women expect their man to look like Trey Songz, have the dick of an African in Africa, meaning long and strong. They expect their sex game to be on point for them to look good, take care of themselves, have money, have a car, have a house, all that. Be muscular, look good. Not all women, but for the most majority, television done fucked up a woman's mind to think a man's supposed to look like Fabio with the money of Bill Gates, with the dick of an African. Have as many cars as a damn dealership, have as much money as Fort Knox. All that bullshit that's not true. But in reality, if that same situation was opposite and the man expected that from the woman, oh, like the woman of my dreams got to have a nice, juicy, fat ass. Her titties got to be big. Her pussy got to be amazing. Her head game got to be on point. She can't wear no makeup. She got to have a 401k. Can't have no damn kids. Got to have a nice ass car and a big ass house. She got to be able to support me and take care of me. Would he be right for expecting that from you if you can expect that from him? That's all I'm saying. But the whole cheating aspect mostly just goes, if you do not want to be cheated on, don't cheat. Don't want to be lied to, don't lie. You don't want your stuff stolen, don't steal. But unfortunately, human nature makes a lot of that happen. Like I said, due to the whole broken home situation, no one's taught anything correctly, so you gotta make mistakes so you learn. And don't get me wrong, white people, they got their flaws too. Everyone got genetic flaws. Don't think just because a person's white that means they're going to succeed, because the system might just be against white people because they're poor, or because they decide to get with a black person, so they get, you know, hated on for it. Or just in general, the system don't like you because you're not rich. Just want to put that out there. So to all them people that think white people get privileges, not all the time. There's white people in this world that suffer just as much as a black person would. Because here's the thing you need to understand. The system don't care about no one who's not rich. You can be black and rich and you'll still get hated. Don't matter. The system don't like you if you're not rich in general. White and rich, or just rich, but mostly white and rich. Because all every other middle class person is doing is working to pay off a debt that's never going to get paid. Money is just recycled. You're not keeping the money and giving it. When you spend money, you're sending that money right back to the people that gave it to you, just for it to be recycled to come back to you again. Money ain't nothing new. It's just recycled like hell. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say, so I'm out.